Welcome to a guide to new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Friday the 6th of September and we've been given a special present for the weekend. We've got new mods, 3 new mods, a ton of updates again. I'll very quickly run through. We've got an update to the 3-point link loader by Polycount. There's an update to the Hardy and the Kuhn interactive sprayers by Holger Sengstock. They now have faster flow rates when loading. The transport tool by Whiteball Modding has been updated. The field trigger conveyor belt by Holger Sengstock has been updated. Old Stream Farm by Black Sheep Modding has had a few adjustments. Seasons compatible, or ready for seasons anyway. Plus fields can be purchased individually. There's a couple of other bits and bobs available. So yeah, a few updates. But I know a lot of people have been mentioning this for a while. It's here. I'm really annoyed, but in a good way. I literally, on my Washo Let's Play yesterday, bought a quad track with the money I'd made, and then a day later this comes out. I wonder if I can return the other one and swap it. Anyway, this is the Case IH Steiger series by Steenkamp Modding. Somebody commented to say they thought it was funny how I said that. I wasn't sure, that's how it's written, but anyway, could be Steinkampf, could be Steenkamp. I apologise, but anyway, it's a thing of beauty. It's a big old beastie. Lovely detail on it as well, very nice mod. Load of options available too. US and EU configuration available. Door opens. It's just lovely and massive. Look at it. Right, without further ado, let's have a look in the store. This comes under, surprisingly, large tractors, and there are some very nice surprises that come with this one too. The Case Quad Track Standard, there's a modded one of these as well. 438,000 for 525 horsepower, 11 slots. If we scroll across until we get to the Steiger, 416,500 for the base model, which is 525 horsepower. That's pretty cool. This is only 12 slots. It's not a ridiculous 40-50 slot machine. 12 slots. That's brilliant. I mean, absolutely fantastic. So we have got a few options available. On the roof, we have got configuration no AFS or AFS 372, so you can have the GPS module. However, on console, it's kind of irrelevant other than looks. If you have it, that's an extra 11,150. We don't have GPS mod on console, so it just comes down to the look of it. If you want to have it on there or not, that would be entirely your choice. Wheel brand, we've got a choice between Michelin's, Mitas and Trelleborgs. I'll start off on the Trelleborgs. We've got a few tyre options. Where can I come round to? We can see a little bit better. Let's come round to there. So we've got 960R42 singles. We've got 960R42 with weight. We've got 710-70R42 duals. But then we've got 870R38 duals. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, okay, that's it for the Trelleborgs. Well, okay. I do like that. Just seems to make a lot of difference, doesn't it? That bounce between those two. Right, okay, back then. Michelin's, I think we've got more options. 960R42 singles, 60R42 weight, 580-85R42 duals. Then we go wider. 650 85s, 710 70s. So we go from that to that to that. 800s. Oh, then we're on to triples. 520 85R46 triples. Then back to our single again. Triple. I like the fact because it gets gradually wider and wider and wider as we go. Wow, I do like those ones. I think that might be what I picked. Okay, then we go up back. We've got Mitas. We've got single. We've got with weight. We've got duals, slightly wider duals. Back to single again. Those just come down really to the tread patterns at the end of the day between the three. I do like the look of the trailer balks. I don't know, they've got quite a chunky kind of look to them. Don't know what it is, but yeah, like those a lot. So then we've got design. We've got US configuration, which is with the bar across the back. And then we've got the EU configuration, which has the big warning squares and stuff, and the bar changes a little bit. Plus we have them down the front there. Go back to the US version. We'll lose those hazard blocks on the front. So again, for the people out there, there's a lot of US subscribers that always comment and say we don't get enough US configured stuff. There we go, we've got some configurations. Now on the back, at the moment we've got hitch only with the PTO, but then we can have rear linkage as well. So just hitch or with 3-point link makes it a little bit more versatile. All of that, adding that attacher on, we're only up to 444. Then we come on to the engine setups. So standard 525 horsepower is the Steiger 470. Then we've got the Steiger 500 at 560 horsepower, the Steiger 540 at 613 horsepower, the 580 at 648 horsepower, and then the big beastie, the Steiger 620 at 692 horsepower. As we do each of those, the number does change on the engine cowling. Very neat, very tidy, very, very nice mod. Anyway, let's fire it up. Oh, it sounds nice too. That's such a nice looking mod. Beacons. Lights. Rear, a lot of lighting on that. Around the sides of the cab, I like that. And then main at the front. Beacons off. That's peculiar. That's better. Don't know what was happening there because it's been the way the light was going. Very nice, tidy in cab. Lights on. When we go up through the lighting choices, you don't get anything else come up on the console. But our right stick does move as we accelerate. Digital displays are working. Wow. L1, R1 and left stick does the door. I'm trading in my quad track. I know I did say once you've had tracks you never go back, but I might be changing my mind for this one. I really like that. That exhaust stack looks just meaty as anything, doesn't it? Very, very nice mod. There you go. So the Steiger is here. The Case IH Steiger series by Steenkamp Modding. Very, very cool. And I might just drive around in this for the rest of the mod review, I think. Like it a lot. I can't. I've got more to do. Right, up next we have got the Manitou MLT 840. This is the one we had on FS17, I believe. This has been brought over, adjusted, changed by E.T.A. La Marchoise. 16 slots. We've got a couple of options available. I think actually mainly one is the addition of the lighting on the actual boom itself, which I don't think we had before. We certainly don't have on the standard version we've got at the moment. Nice tidy mod. It's a little bit bigger than the standard one. I've got the standard one over there just to kind of have a look at, but in the store this will be under telehandlers. We scroll right the way across. The MLT 840 is 107,000, so it's a little bit more expensive. That said, it's got 141 horsepower. So compared to the MLT 737, which is 129, it's got a little bit more oomph to it. Options, trailer balls and knock-ins. So yeah, the design we can have standard or with work light, and the work light is on that boom. If I take it off and on again, there we go. So, let's jump in it. Beacon. Lights on that front boom. Got the option of all-wheel steer, front-wheel steer. We can change configuration on that. If we just put it next to the other one. Now, a couple of differences, like I said already. It's difficult to tell. I think putting it right next to the other one. Try and get as close to as possible. It definitely seems a little bit bigger. Tiny little bit higher. Cab configuration is a little bit different. It seems a little bit bulkier. That said, it's got a narrower wheel track than the newer one. The newer one's a little bit wider, a more stable platform, if you want to say, because having those wheels out and a little bit further gives you a more stable platform. The new one obviously is a little bit more ergonomically designed, but yeah, there you go. I don't know which one I prefer actually. I like this one. I kind of got used to using this a lot on FS17. The new one's a very nice machine, but slightly different designs. There you go. Very nice mod by E.T.A. La Marchoise. Which brings us on to Lasso Mods, which is also by E.T.A. La Marchoise, and it's this, the New Holland Big Baler 1290 single axle baler, does large square bales. It's 5 slots, so not too heavy on the slot count. I think it's about 155 grand if I recall correctly. I was under baling technology already. So if you think about the square balers we've got already, the Kuhn LSB 1290, there's a few modded ones knocking about as well now. But yeah, 155 grand, 4,000 litre bales. It's not a Heston baler or anything like that. It requires 160 horsepower to operate. Options available, we can change our Trelleborgs from standard. It says standard again, but they're obviously large, wider sort of flotation tyres. If we go back, we go to Michelin's, and it says Route Michelin 2, and then we can go to Trelleborgs again. So yeah, I mean realistically, a little bit of tread pattern difference on the Trelleborg. You can go from standard to the larger, bulkier tyre. What I will do, I'll do my tractor. At the end of the day, it kind of does what the other balers do, what you'd expect. Folds up, very nice, smooth, neat animation. Beacon on the top. You can turn it on like so. Seems quite loud actually. Pick up and down. Beacon off. Lights on the back of it. Nice mod. And there we go. Hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.